yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 925, but we are married to the games. 055. How are y'all doing? It's your boy Gabe Batillo with Tim Router and Timothy Hall. As always, we are talking games and life and games. You know what's kind of crazy before we even really dive into this thing? Somebody made the comment about going back and listening to the old podcast and how different the intros are. And so I was like, I'm going to go back and listen. So I listened to probably the first 3 minutes of the first 12 episodes or 15 episodes. It's real different.
Is it really?
What?
No way. I've always
It's
thought
crazy.
I've always thought our intros were the same. Today was a little different with the little upscale you did there.
I ramped it.
You ramped it.
Yeah, man, I like that.
I like that. And then next week it'll go down.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Yeah.
No, but it was interesting to listen to because I started the show with "Oh yes, y'all" on the very first episode, and then I think it was peppered in there because we didn't really have an intro down yet, and then I remember I didn't start saying yes, y'all until people started saying it to us on Twitter. Like that's the way I started the show off, and I was like, oh man, maybe that should be the way I always start the shows with "Oh yes, y'all." So at least it is the pilot.
I gotta listen.
The pilot's like, "Oh yes, y'all." It's married to the
I
games.
know, it was so funny.
That's because that was the third take, though. That's why we're probably just done with it by that point. We're like, all right, oh yes, y'all. Let's move this along.
It was really, really interesting. Anyway,
that's awesome.
Router.
Oh yeah, man. I'm tired.
How's your week been?
Tired. Like literally 20 minutes before we started recording, I had to deliver a website, so I got it sent over to the client, which is good. But it's same old thing, same boring router as the past couple of weeks. I haven't had a date with my wife in like 3 weeks. I haven't.
Hey, you're about to though.
Yeah, yes, it's very true. But it just sucks. But it's hopefully, I say this every week, hopefully it's going to start slowing down, but it's not. But it's all good. I'm just doing my thing and getting up early. I have only gotten like an hour's worth maybe of Mass Effect 2.
Oh.
But I like it so far. I mean, I'm not like totally into it yet just because I'm an hour in, but it seems like there's a lot of cutscenes, and this is like and correct me if I'm wrong, this seems like a very, very story-driven game, and it's not. There's a lot going on, so I'm just trying to pay attention to everything. But it's fun, man.
One of my buddies that would watch me play Mass Effect, well, he wouldn't watch, but he would like come in and out of the room while I was playing Mass Effect 2 on the road. He was like, "This is the most boring video game I've ever seen." I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Every time I walk in, you're talking."
It's a cutscene.
Trust me, there's a lot of shooting and whatnot.
They do the cutscenes right though, because they have all those different camera angles. Like when you're not cutscenes, like more when you're doing the dialogue things.
Yeah, cinematic.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So I think it's cool.
I still can't get over the guy's voice though.
I know.
Shepard's voice is just.
They say you should have played. They say you should have played as the girl.
Yeah.
They say the girl's voice is way better.
Is it better in Mass Effect 3?
No.
Oh.
It's the exact same thing.
Oh no.
Like I said, I'm sure that it had to be very like dry because they're like
sterile.
you could be anything. You could be Puerto Rican with blonde hair or default character or Gabe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with no yes y'all.
With no yes y'all. But that would be great.
his yes y'all would be like, oh yes y'all. It would just be so stale.
It'd be like the pilot episode. I'm telling you.
Oh yes.
It'd be like, Commander. Oh yes y'all.
Yes.
Where are you from again? I love it how people have like accents and ways they say things in space.
Yeah.
They're not from anywhere.
Yeah.
They're just from space.
Is Seth Green one of the characters too?
Yeah, he's Joker.
That's what I thought. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, man.
I was like, that sounds a lot like Seth Green. So that's cool, man. I'm glad they got him in on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so far loving that game. Man, I gotta finish it. Hopefully, because the end of this month I got Assassin's Creed 4 coming in.
Oh.
And then 2 to 3 weeks later, I got Watch Dogs coming in. Those are the two I've pre-ordered.
Yeah, there's some exciting times around the bend.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm very apprehensive about Assassin's Creed. I don't want to get burned again. But,
you'll be all right.
But I think I'll be cool. Like I like the pirate aspect of it, and that was my favorite part of 3 was the naval combat and everything. So I'm pretty excited for it.
It looks like some of that game is going to be what the Pirates of the Caribbean game should have been.
Yeah,
you know
probably.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's going to be cool.
But yeah, man, that's my life. Just working and very, very little games. I'm kind of Candy Crushing it though. I've got 3 stars all the way up to level 49 right now. I know that sounds stupid because everybody's at like 100 and 200, but
But you got 3 stars, Jack.
I'm staying the course and doing 3 stars on all the levels that I hit. So
I'm trying to platinum fun. Candy Crush.
That's yes, that's the goal. After level 400, I'll be what? 80.
Exactly.
So
if you get 3 stars on everything, they should like send you a diploma or something crazy.
Yeah, they should fly you out.
They should give me something, man. Right?
I totally agree.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, but I'm having fun with it. It's a good time. So that's me in a nutshell. Just work and no play. Oh, I do have we have a garage sale this weekend, which will be great.
Is that date you were referring to?
The what? The date? No. We actually do have a date planned, so it'll actually be nice. And then next week is Lauren's birthday and our 15-year anniversary,
which is crazy.
I know, man. It's awesome. I love it.
And this is it's funny because when I was listening back, obviously we're a year old, so this should go without saying. But listening back to the old podcast, this is exactly what we were talking about. We were coming into the holiday season, and Router was having his anniversary and his wife's wedding. I mean, his wife's birthday. I was like,
and
nice.
I was getting ready for Assassin's Creed release.
But we won't talk about that.
We won't get into that. Yeah. No, it's all good. So yeah, that's me. Paul, what about you?
This week I went and picked up Diablo 3 for PlayStation 3.
There you go.
Wait, you actually purchased it, or did you?
Yeah, I had to go and buy it because that's a game you have to buy.
Nice.
I started playing it on the Xbox originally, and I went to Target, and they only had it on PlayStation. But I will say, you get this helmet when you buy it on PlayStation 3, and it's like a 25% experience bonus. Yeah. So if you want to play the game faster, there you go.
Wow.
And we always want to play the game faster. So.
I thought you were talking about an actual helmet. I could just picture Hall with a helmet on playing.
That would actually have been pretty sweet.
That would be amazing.
That would be funny.
Hey, I'd have a Halloween thing.
Yeah, exactly. He gets that and and then he's got like his Pulse Elites on under it, and it just looks like this huge bobblehead of a man.
He's got this huge head. Krista walks in like, "What the heck are you doing?"
Exactly.
You have a ginormous head.
He's huge. It's so awesome. I'm sorry. I'll continue, please. So are you loving it? Like it's good stuff.
It's a really fun game. Like, I mean, for people who haven't played Diablo games before, it's kind of similar to like an isometric top-down third-person loot crawling game. So like if you've played I don't know, Skyrim, Borderlands, stuff where you're going and collecting items and getting better items and you just keep kind of going. That's kind of what Diablo is, and you level up and all that good stuff. So
I'm in. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I recommend it to everyone. It's just a really fun game. I think that's why it kind of transcends genres, and it took them, I don't know, like 10 or 12 years to release 3. So that's kind of why I think everybody was really hyped about it.
Was it really that long?
It was a long time. Like I think Diablo 2 was like 2001 or 2002. I don't remember for sure.
Gosh, that's crazy.
So it's been a long time, and there were people still playing Diablo 2 up until Diablo 3 came out for PC.
Nuts.
So it was quite a long time in between those games. But I mean, people really enjoy them. That being said, like the controller is the best way to play it. I would not play it on PC.
Really, you wouldn't go back and do the mouse and keyboard click, 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 click.
You're gonna have to click a lot.
You'll get carpal tunnel syndrome, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, just laying back on your couch playing with a controller is the best for that game.
That sounds awesome. I may have to pick that up.
Yeah, it's so good.
You know, I've never played a top-down game yet. It's always been either.
It's not a true top-down. I mean, it's pretty slanted, but I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's eye in the
isometric.
sky, but yeah.
If you've
Gotcha.
played like Renegade Ops, that's the most recent one I can think of. I think
I don't even know what isometric means.
it's kind of like a 3/4 turn.
Yes,
view
you're at an
or
angle,
something
like
at an angle.
like 45, maybe 50-degree angle, perhaps.
I'm not exactly sure. It's probably 44.9 or something crazy
There you
like
go.
that.
Are y'all being serious?
I have no idea.
We have no clue, dude.
It's like a 43rd and a
Yeah.
17th.
Well,
I'm like,
divide
what's
that,
what's
divide
and
that
a
by,
17th?
divide that
Oh,
by
even
pi, and
Nathan.
then you'll get the circumference. Hey.
That's what happened when I remember when I first started playing Guild Wars, and one of my boys, Chico, was with me, and I went into GameStop, and the guy behind the counter was like real normal. So we thought, and so we're talking, blah 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 blah. He's like, anyway, what are you playing right now? I was like, Guild Wars, and he literally like started salivating. He was like,
Oh, did you get the perfect armor?
and I was like, no.
He was like, if you get 50 orbs of ectoplasm.
And my buddy looked over at me. He's like, "What the world just happened?" We got out of the game store. He was like, "You a freaking nerd, dog." I was like, "Yo, he was the one talking about it." Just because I was the one he was talking about it too. He was like, 50 orbs of ectoplasm, really, Gabe? I was like, hey.
I think that's awesome, though, man. Come on, they're passionate about it. You gotta give it up for them at some point.
I love it when people do that. We were at Target when I picked up Diablo, and the guy was like, "Oh, you get the infernal helm and blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh,
You're like, easy, pal, easy.
all right,
Not in
man."
front of my wife, please. Not in front of my
Yeah,
wife.
please.
My wife is here.
Oh, and then Krista was like, "Oh yeah, Tim has a video game podcast," and I was like, "Don't do that in public."
Oh, she called you out, boy. She
It
called
was so
you
funny.
out. That
My
is
wife has
awesome.
never done that. And I don't think she ever
I think
will.
she said it because he was like, I think he asked me why I was picking up the game or something. Maybe I looked too normal, I guess. Kind of like how Gabe said that guy looked normal.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You're a disguised nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny because Gabe, Jenny came in the store the other day and we were talking for a little bit. I think when you were out of town, and she had listened to our 1-year episode because you were doing all the video and stuff. And Jenny was just like, "You guys are the biggest bunch of nerds ever." she said, if I knew what Gabe. If this was how Gabe was, Amara would have never happened. And I lost it. I'm like, that's so funny because it's so true.
Hilarious.
I'm like,
Very sad.
our wives are
man.
good to us, thank God.
I know that's right.
They put up with
Goodness
our
gracious.
video game crap. It's awesome.
That is so funny.
Oh, good stuff.
All right, Gabe, what happened? What'd it do?
I'm trying to think. I've been home,
That's
which
awesome.
is awesome. Haven't had a show. I've not bought any games. I started that poll on the forum about Diablo or Grand Theft Auto, and I didn't buy either of them. And it's funny because I've been pouring all like my little extra money into my PS4 coming out.
Oh, yes.
And so I've been going and like putting money on that, putting money on that, which is very interesting. You can't like go and put money on it when it's games, when it's Best Buy. I did it at Best Buy because they say usually with something that you pre-order, and then let's say you pre-ordered a Blu-ray collection of a television show that's going to end up being $120 or something. You can like go reserve for like $5, and then usually you can just go back and put like $30 on it, and they'll like re-up the thing.
Yeah, that's
Well,
with GameStop, isn't it?
Yeah,
can typically
yeah,
do that.
you can with GameStop,
Like a
but with-
layaway or something.
right?
Yeah.
And that's what I've totally set up as my own little layaway, except with gift cards, and I'll tell you why at Best Buy. So, and hopefully they tell you this for those that have pre-ordered at Best Buy. So I put $25 down, however long ago it was, and then I went back in. I was like, "Hey, I want to put like I got like $300 and something or something like that," and I was I'm pretty close to paying it off. And I was like, how do I do this? And he goes, well, I could just do this for you, but here's the catch. In the way Best Buy works, usually we take your name out of the system and reserve it for you. And that would be fine if it was like a DVD coming out. But because it's such a huge release with the PS4, you'd literally be taking your name and putting yourself at the back of the list.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
if for some reason they come in short numbers, then you won't get one.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, snap. So what's the best way to do this? He was like, just buy a gift card. And then when you come in, pay it all off with the gift card.
That's smart.
That's a smart idea.
That's a good way to go. Yeah, that was slick.
And you get the, your reward points up front instead of waiting and stuff like that. So
good. So you already got your Gamer Rewards?
No, not yet. I'm just saying when you spend that much money, you know what I'm saying? At least it's
That'll
spent
be great.
now. And so yeah.
That's a really good idea. I never really thought about buying just gift cards.
Yeah. Exactly. Me neither. I never even thought of that. So
I usually take my Best Buy gift cards to Best Buy and buy Amazon gift cards with them.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, so what are you playing then?
Well, they started a book club, as it were, on the forums.
Oh, yes.
I forget whose idea it was. But and I'm not looking at it right now, but somebody was like, hey, since some games that you might not play come up free on PS Plus, us as a community, as a Married to the Games community, should play through some of these free games and talk about them.
Oh, good idea.
And I was like, holy crap. And they chose Ico. Is that how you say it?
I think it's Eco. I don't know.
Eco?
Oh.
So that's what they chose. And so I've been playing through that a little bit.
And?
It's pretty cool. It's definitely older. And it reminds me of like a Sega title. I don't know why. Like it just feels Sega-esque to me.
Interesting.
But, I like it. It's been really cool. It's like I said, it is older, but it's just very quiet, if that makes sense. Like right now where I'm at in the game. And I literally fell asleep playing it yesterday.
That would be awesome to see.
And so that was a little weird. But it's a really cool game. So I'm
can't be good
excited.
if it's putting you to sleep.
Yeah, well, it had been a long day
don't you
already.
have a pretty comfy gaming arrangement?
Yeah, I have a pretty comfy sitting.
Yeah, there you go.
So I have like the whole couch.
That's why you fell asleep. I mean, I fell asleep playing Borderlands because I was sitting on a comfy couch.
Exactly.
Dude, how do you do that? It's like you don't even have time.
You're just running across the map, and you just doze off a little.
Yeah.
Oh, and two, you remember how I beat The Last of Us that one time?
No, not at all.
Yes.
And I did a little something special when I beat The Last of Us.
No, not at all.
So
I can't recall. Of course, dude, it was great.
So and I remember saying on that podcast that every now and then, if I beat an amazing game, I might do that same kind of thing.
Yes.
And I beat an amazing game. So here we go. MARRIET to games. And you know we ain't playing.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet.
What you?
15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
I got this pistol and some figures, looking for one little reason to squeeze the trigger. Got a brand on my hand and a chip on my shoulder. I got a devilish plan and baby, it's game over. The name's DeWitt, my friends call me Booker. Look out for this devil's kiss, don't let it cook ya. Don't worry about me, Doc, yo, mind your business. My business is with the brunette in the blue dress, locked in the tower. Rapunzel, let your hair down, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go, baby. How's that sound? You thinking France? I'm feeling New York, cause I got ticks to the Knicks. We can sit on the court. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. Columbia. I'm done with ya. But if you do me right, I'll call you home tonight. Cause we're living in the city in the sky. And that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. Comstock got me wanted, indoctrinated the whole freaking city. But yet he calls me the false prophet, please. He got the Vox Populi all in a frenzy. But finally got to see some black folks in the city. Polly want a cracker, the songbird is a bummer. I'm about to do them like they did the bird in Dumb and Dumber. Go ahead and send your whole platoon. Cause I'm tired, pissed off, and shock jockey infused. Running through the town with a chick with daddy issues. No tears here, dear, you can keep the tissue. Caught up in this vicious cycle and we sick of it. Guess that's why they call it infinite. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. Columbia, I'm done with ya. But if you do me right, I'll call you home tonight. Cause we're living in the city in the sky. And that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. Baptize me in the holy water. I tried to come up, but they wanna hold me down for longer. We already jumping through what? Time and space. So what's it gonna take before I get my debt paid? Why you? Why me? Why can't this be simple? Why the bird? Why the Chinese man? Yo, why the thimble? Lizzie, please say you're coming with. You're the only constant, the only one that makes sense. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. We living in the city in the sky. I guess that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. Columbia, I'm done with ya. But if you do me right, I'll call you home tonight. Cause we're living in the city in the sky. And that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly. We living in the city in the sky. Married to the games, baby. That's why they call us fly. We living in the city in the sky. That's why they call us fly. Columbia, I'm done with ya. But if you do me right, I'll call you home tonight. Cause we're living in the city in the sky. And that's why they call us fly. That's why they call us fly.
And there you have it.
Oh, yes, y'all.
That'll do, Gabe. That'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, thanks too.
Dude, that's so great.
Thanks. It's fun.
It was awesome, man. The first draft you sent of that song, like the first mix, Krista and I were listening to it, and she's like, Gabe is really talented.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm going to make you blush.
$5 next time I see her.
That's right.
What's that?
I know. When black people blush, we turn purple. So it's all awkward over here right now.
You're like Barney over there now.
And I gotta say, the girl at the beginning saying 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, 15,000 feet, hallelujah. That's my wife.
That's right.
That's Jenny. I got her in the booth.
The girl. That's good. I like that. The girl. Yeah, that girl. It's,
Yeah, the girl at the beginning. So it's funny because I've played it for some people because I always play for people to get feedback before playing it on the podcast because I'm really insecure about doing them. And everybody's like, that's so cool how you sampled the game. And I was like, I didn't sample the game. That's my wife. She actually so big ups to Jenny for being a good sport and doing that.
I was going to say, did she do it reluctantly?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's so awesome.
But this is the fun thing about Jenny. It was like 11:30 at night. And I was like, babe, will you come in here and say this thing? And she was like, right now? And I was like, yeah, right now. And she's like, okay. And of course, so I'm like, all right, you'll know where I'll be at. So I like go upstairs and, I'm on the computer. And she like kind of comes in rubbing her eyes. And she literally goes, I'm saying this, then I'm leaving. And I was like, that's fine. I don't need you to do a bunch.
That is awesome.
And so, but as we like started it up and I had her do it and I kind of showed her the effect that I'm putting on her voice and everything like that, she was like, oh, okay, I don't like how I said this. Oh, okay, I don't like how I said it. And then she was trying to fix everything. But I was like, but she nailed it. That's probably like the second time. So that's so cool. She killed it. So it was just like timing issues here and there, and she nailed it, and it was super fun to have her on.
You had me at, I got my pistol in some fingers. I was like, yeah, that was awesome. Perfect.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys like that.
Hook, line, and sinker. Great job, brother. Great job.
Thanks. Oh, I have to say this real quick. I can't believe I almost forgot. So we went over. So we've been living in our house for 4 years, right? We've lived across from this family, and we've never met them, David and Amy. So Amy reaches out to Jenny on Facebook. I don't even know why, but thank God she did. I've been wanting to get to know them for forever. I've just like, I don't know. They seem very quiet, and so I didn't want to like go over there like, "Hey, how y'all doing? It's the black dude in the cul-de-sac. Oh, yes, y'all. Can I come in? You got any chips?" So I didn't want to be that guy just because they seem very quiet. Anyway, they invite us over. We go over. They got a beautiful family, a son who's like 5, and then 2 adopted kids.
Oh, awesome.
Who are, I think, I don't remember. It's awful. 14 and 11 or something like that. Or 14 and 12 or something like that. 10 and 13. And beautiful kids. Anyway, so we were talking to them, blah, 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 blah. And before we had gone over there, I was like, man, I hope this is not going to be awkward because I'm loud. And what if they're just very quiet? I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if David was into video games?
Oh,
and
God.
Jenny was like, he's not going to be into video games, babe. I was like, okay, that's fine. I go over there, totally into video games, has a Wii U, has a Vita and a PS3, and he gets down.
Nice.
I'm just saying.
Love that.
So if for
awesome.
some reason, David, you're listening, shout outs. Thanks for having us over. I can't believe you play video games.
So then you just geeked out then too. You were like,
Oh,
okay,
it
we're
was
good.
over. I was like,
Oh, did you get the perfect armor? It takes 50 orbs of ectoplasm.
Yep. See how that goes? Complete circle.
Exactly.
It's a circle of life, brother.
His wife was like, why is he spitting all over the table?
That's great.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And when he
Router.
found out that you played games, he was probably so excited inside.
Don't you
I
love
hope
that?
he was.
Don't you love that feeling though, man? I'm the same way. I geek out with people. I'm like,
Oh,
as soon as I find
me
out,
too.
I'm like, oh,
Okay, let's talk.
And it was crazy because his kids were like, I don't know if it was just like the mention of video games, but they like started up the Wii, and then they actually went back and played, you know, because the Wii U has the regular Wii mode, and they went back and was playing Mario Kart, and so I like got to watch these kids play Mario Kart. It took everything in me to stay adult and not be like, all right, scoot over.
I know, dude. I would have been right in there. Like,
Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
Give
Hold on
me
a
the
second.
remote.
Let this OG show how you do this thing. Hold on a second. It took everything in me to stay at the table.
Did you get the blue shell? Get the blue shell.
Exactly. Throw that. What are you doing? Throw that.
dude,
He's
I don't
over
know
a gap.
I don't know how you did it. I wouldn't be able to contain myself. I would have been sprinting over there like, all right, come on, let's go.
Trust me, it took everything in me. I was like, okay, I'm going to stay over here. This is the first time I'm over. Next time I'm over, I'm going over
That's
play
it.
with the kids.
It's on.
Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, Router, sorry.
All right, gentlemen.
Do
let's
what you do.
Let's get into some new releases. This is for the last week. And so we all know what oh no, I'm sorry. I'm getting all kinds of confused because I was going to do top selling games first. Normally we do new releases. So let's do new releases first. Okay. This week coming out, Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy for Xbox 360. Etrian Odyssey Untold, The Millennium Girl for 3DS. That'll probably be like number 1 next week because 3DS is just killing it. On everything.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Family Tales The Sisters Deluxe Edition PC. Grand Theft Auto Online came out this week, people.
Oh, that's right.
I probably should have led with that, but you know, based on some of the problems they've been having, maybe I just wanted to kind of. And Grand Theft Auto Online came out, but
And we have like a gang on there or whatever you call it on the
oh
thing.
sweet,
Clan something.
Is it a clan?
Maybe it is a
still on
gang.
that?
I'm not sure. If you
Gang
go to
would
the
fit it well.
if you go to the forum under the Let's Play section, you'll be able to find the clan gang
Sweet.
information. So
And they have like a total like MTTG crest on the back of the jacket
So
and everything. It's
awesome.
awesome.
pretty neat.
that's killer. Let's see, NBA 2K14 is out on all consoles, 360, PS3, PC. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Trilogy for the Xbox 360. Travel Adventures with Hello Kitty for the 3DS.
There we go.
That's going to be number 1 next week. Totally. Rune Factory 4 for 3DS and Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD for the Wii
There it
U.
is.
There
Which
you
looks
have it.
really nice.
Yes, nice and HD for you. All right,
I like
top
it.
selling games. for the week ending September 21st. Number 10, NHL 14 for the PS3. Number 9, The Wonderful 101 for the Wii U. Anybody know about that game? Never heard of it.
Wonderful
It's
101.
Platinum game, I think. Platinum developed. The guys that made Bayonetta and they made a couple Vanquish. I can't think of their games off the top of my head, but it's a Japanese company.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Number 8, NHL 14 for the Xbox 360. Number 7, Saints Row 4 for Xbox 360. Number 6, Minecraft for Xbox 360.
Oh my gosh.
Still
Are you
there.
serious?
It's always been teetering at number 5 or 6 consistently for the past 3 to 4 weeks. It's pretty crazy. And that's the 360 version. It's not even iOS or anything. So
And it's just going to jump again because it's going to hit PS4, right? When the PS4 comes out, Minecraft's coming out.
Oh, yeah. I'll be saying Minecraft from here till next year easily.
Exactly.
It'll be funny when it comes out because they'll be like the definitive version of Minecraft.
Right, it'll be something, yeah.
Minecraft Ultimate.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5, Madden NFL 25 for the PS3. Number 4, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix for the PS3.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. Number 3, Madden NFL 25 for the Xbox 360. And let's see, what took number 1 and number 2? Number 2.
Luigi's Mansion.
That's Luigi's Mansion. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3. It
Yep.
says here it did 3.175 million copies for the PS3.
Lord have
And
mercy.
then number 1 was, of course, GTA 5 for the 360, 5.269 million.
Oh, my
I mean, that's
gosh.
just a beast of a game, taking over the world. Everybody's losing sleep and beating up prostitutes and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So
All kinds of fun stuff.
All kinds of fun
fun stuff like beating up prostitutes.
all that fun stuff, like
Lord have mercy.
running over hookers and doing all that fun stuff. So I tip my hat to you, GTA 5, tearing it up. Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh, shoot. You know what I want to see, too? I wonder, I wish we got these numbers, but I want to know how many GTA 5s were taken back after parents were like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, it can't be that much.
And that can only be at GameStop, can it? Because they're the only ones that let you take back new games, right?
I don't know. I don't know who does. I think under the circumstances, they might let you do it. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure no.
That might be a touchy subject,
Yeah,
too.
because a lot of companies are like, yeah, we can't take back software. We can exchange it for the brand new, like, of the same game, a brand new copy of the same game, but we can't take a return on it after it's been opened. That's what I've heard from everyone. So
Yeah, I
That's
think
crazy.
you pretty much have to eat that cost, and that's why there's an M rating. And they'll tell you probably that's why there's an M rating on there.
exactly,
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be like, "What are you doing buying your 10-year-old an M-rated
Yeah.
game?"
Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be that M-rated.
You're going to have to eat that cost there, Parent of the Year.
Parent of the year.
Yeah. Congratulations for making another M&M.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, as long as he's got good rhymes, that's good with me.
That's all right. Hall, give us something.
I was reading an article about the Kinect audio capabilities, and being that you guys know that I'm kind of involved in this industry, I'm starting to call BS on some of this stuff.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Get it.
this new article I read was talking about how it should be able to distinguish two people talking at the same time.
Right.
Like, I'm not really, as far as like the audio is concerned, let's say they have one microphone. Most voices lie in the same frequency range, general frequency range. So it's typically hard to discern from voices just by looking at the waveforms.
Right.
Right.
Even though it's going to be hearing you, I still, it's like I don't think they're thinking this stuff through. I think they're hyping up the Kinect to be more than it's going to be. Because if it had the technology to discern between two voices of different timbre with one microphone, even if it was two microphones, it wouldn't really matter. But, one microphone, it's just the technology is not there for the price that they're charging for this device.
Really?
Really?
I think they're hyping it up to be way more than it actually is. The voice chat thing kind of makes me mad too, because it's not like the Kinect probably has a condenser microphone, which means it's listening to the environment pretty much. But it's not going to be able to pick out a voice that easy. I think
Really?
everybody's kind of calling BS on the whole voice chat thing. Like, how is it going to be able to distinguish you talking versus somebody making food in the kitchen right behind you or something? You know what I mean? That stuff's still going to show up in your voice stream. It's just so stupid that this technology they're touting, and I think the Kinect's going to be a big flop.
I wish you'd be more like straight up about how you feel about it.
Yeah, really.
Well,
Stop
that's the
hiding your feelings.
thing. That's
I
the
love
thing,
it, man, because you know what you're talking about. So I've been hanging on every word because I'm really curious of what your thoughts are on it. Like, how are they going to do this if they're really trying to hype it?
Yeah, I mean, microphone technology really has not advanced that much because it doesn't really
Right.
need to.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need to have a device that really discerns between two different voices or tries to funnel them down two different tracks and tries to listen to the correct thing or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't
But there's
think...
a way that it can probably listen to, like, to where how my voice will have more bass in it than somebody else's voice. So I wonder if it does some kind of mathematics where it only picks up on one of the wavelengths. Like, between me and Jenny, I would think it might be able to distinguish between, oh, that's Gabe talking because obviously it's low.
A little bit just because of the timbre of your voice, but if you're sitting on your couch, which is 10 feet away, it's not going to be able to tell near as much.
That's true. You'd have to be really close to it.
Yeah, it's just
That's interesting.
really weird stuff that they're touting, and I know that they've had some audio engineers working on it. I'm sure that after it comes out, they're going to be like, it's just a microphone. You know, like, what do you expect it to do? You know, I'm sure that that's what's going to happen. I know the software behind it. They've kind of been working with the software behind it, but there's still not enough tech there, really. I don't think.
Very
That's
interesting.
really interesting. Yeah.
Good on you, Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling him out.
Yeah, you are.
Bull
Shoot.
crap.
That's right.
We'll see. They could tell your freaking heartbeat from your face. They should be able to tell your voice from somebody else's.
I don't know about
That was another one that felt really weird. I remember when they were like, remember I accidentally got on stage and they were using me as an example at E3.
No, that's
and they're
right.
like, you could even do the heartbeat anyway. Like, they ran over it so fast. I was like, yeah, because you don't want me to feel my heartbeat and then watch what it's saying my heartbeat is.
Oh,
Hopefully
goodness.
it's saying it's a lot slower than what it actually is because I'm freaking sweating up here from just
I'm sure in the
being
code
an
it's
idiot.
like heartbeat, spit out random number.
Yeah.
No. Speaking of the X-Bone, they are going on tour with it, and I think this is an incredible idea. To let people around the country play it before it's available in November. I'm gonna just read some of these cities off, because I think it's just the coolest thing.
Are we one of them?
Yes.
Oh, hallelujah.
Boston, Mass, New York, Philly, PA, Baltimore, Maryland, Landover, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Pittsburgh, PA, Athens, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville
Awesome.
on October 18th
Oh, we got to go.
through the 20th.
Yeah, we're there.
I'll explain it a little bit more as what do I mean. Jacksonville, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida, Talladega, Alabama,
Ricky Bobby.
New Orleans, Indianapolis, Baltimore, Bloomington, Chicago.
Bloomington.
Yeah, Bloomington, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Green Bay, Minneapolis, Mankato. You think Minnesota?
Yeah, that would be Minnesota.
Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Austin, Texas. That's going to be a party. Denver, Colorado, Tucson, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, another party. Los Angeles, California, San Francisco, California, and Seattle, Washington.
So they're doing a full U.S. loop. That's really
Dude,
cool.
I love it. So some cities will be getting what they call the test drive. And we're included in the test drive, I believe,
Sweet.
where they bring 4 trucks in and set up a bunch of Xbox Ones, and you'll be able to play them. They'll give you a controller, set up a game on the screen, and you take it away. Some cities will be getting what they're calling Area 1. Well, they'll kind of like take over probably an event center, and they'll have live music and stuff like that, and you'll be able to come play it. But those are 18 and up.
Ooh.
Exactly. So
Interesting.
Those are going to be freaking banging. So if you're around any of those cities, go to the
Man, why didn't
go
we
to the
get one of
website.
those? Why didn't we get one of those area ones? We got tons of talent here.
I know. I don't know that we didn't. I just know that we definitely got the test drive. I didn't look at what the differentiation was until after I wrote down all the cities.
Gotcha.
Because, I'm dealing with pad and pen like I like to do. And so I wrote them all down.
Changed my mind about Kinect.
Yeah, exactly. They might
do it, Microsoft.
We'll have to go. We'll have to go
Let's
out there
do
and
it.
take some pictures.
And we're gonna let's do a meetup. If there's any of our listeners are in the area, hit us up and let's all go up and do it.
Yeah, get some X-Bomb going
I'm
on.
all about it, and I hope to God that they've got Titanfall there because I want to play that.
I know you do. Hall, you got something else?
Did we talk about, so kind of after we did our show last week, I think the news came out that that Valve anyway,
Here we go.
is licensing SteamOS to anyone that wants to make a Steam box. Is that kind of how that works?
That, what's funny? I was hoping somebody would bring it up to explain it to me, so I have no idea.
Oh, crap. As far as I understood it, they wanted to keep it so open that anybody can make a Steam box and then put SteamOS on it. I kind of thought that was a bad idea.
Instead of just doing something.
Well, yeah, because it was a little bit weird. If you think back to when, what was that? The CDI, the CD Interactive. Now, I had one of those. And the technology was created by Philips, but I guess anybody could make one. I don't remember if that's how that worked.
Okay.
Because there was a Magnavox one, and I think Magnavox is owned by Philips anyway. Mm-hmm. It was just kind of weird because there were a bunch of different units by different companies. I think Gold Star made one.
Right.
And it was just a little bit weird for a video game console because none of them they were probably all built to the same spec, I imagine. But it was really weird to have multiple different companies having different boxes. Like, imagine if the Steam box comes out and you go to the store and you have your choice of an HP, Steam box,
right,
or a compact one, or I don't know, what are some other Tiger Electronics, I don't know.
Right.
If they exist
a bunch
anymore.
of different companies. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's such a weird concept. Maybe they're going to come out and say well, you have to build it to this spec for the first rev, but even then, that's just going to be really weird for the market. I think
is that how they're itching the scratch of keeping them updated instead of the consumer having to keep them updated and with the best graphics card? They'll just have different versions of them come out or something.
I don't really know. I mean, PC gaming is already it's already so different than console gaming because everybody has something different.
Right.
But to me, that's kind of I don't know, that just kind of makes it kind of weird for that market because then everybody has to develop a game thinking, if people actually develop games for SteamOS, they got to say, well, I've got to account for, this console, which doesn't have as much power as that console, and it's just a little weird.
I wonder if they would. They're like, hey, if you don't have this kind of situation, you can't.
I mean,
play
they don't do it for PC, so
That's the thing. At what point do you not, port to a specific, computer type or anything like that? If you don't have it, you don't have it. You're going to have to upgrade.
Apple's not doing that anymore. They're like, hey, this won't play on the first iPad. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you kind of at some point you just have to kind of be like, well, forget it. They're just going to have to upgrade.
Yeah.
That to me, some closing of the platform would have been good in my mind. I know that they're trying to do this whole we're not an evil corporation and we're not gonna lock you into something or blah blah blah. But I think it would have been effective for them to come out and say we're working directly with NVIDIA, and they're making the Steam box, and you can buy it from us.
I was thinking too, because I did see a news thing that was like, so and so might be making a Steam box, and I was like, might be making one. You know what I'm saying? That feels very weird to me. Like, come out with a full plan and let me know, like, hey, we have the gamer's best interest at heart, and this is what we're doing. Instead of like, whoever can do whatever. You're like, oh, well, that doesn't get me excited about it.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I mean?
doesn't get me excited at all. Because at least if they made one spec, I would know that all of the games that I buy for it would work on it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have to
Right.
worry about the fragmentation or
Yeah.
anything like that.
It's an uphill climb, that's for sure.
That's
For
why
sure.
people deal with consoles, because they know that they're going to put that disc in and it's going to work.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. No problems. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Little console news. We didn't really go over the Vita, the PS Plus free games this month, which were pretty impressive to me. We had Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, which I've always wanted to try out.
Yeah,
So
I want to try
I'm
that
glad.
too.
And then Shadow of the Colossus, which is that like the sequel to Ico, or is that the?
No, it's made by the same.
It's just made by the same people?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Because I know that they were always like bundled together. You could always buy them together, so it'd be nice to have that. Poker Night 2, which seems hilarious, and I love Hold'em. And then Hotline Miami on PS3 and Vita. I thought that was interesting because that game
Oh, you're kidding.
game seems so new.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm excited to play that. And then,
Gosh, I wish I had a Vita for that reason.
Yeah, I've heard great things about Hotline Miami.
but they're doing it's on PS3 too. It's cross-buy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying, like, I wish I could take it on the road or something.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of those games that I think you could just, if you're on the road, it's perfect.
And then is it Cinemora? SIN
Cinemora, I think.
Cinemora. Anyway, for the Vita, that's free as well. So I thought that was going to be pretty cool. And then the some Wii U news. That.
Finally.
The newest update is letting you play Wii games on the gamepad. So kind of like the remote play thing. The only thing is though, you still have to use the Wiimotes or the Wiimote Plus. Like you have to use the old controls to have it work. So I don't know if it's like you'd be holding it and like waving a wand around still at your sensor bar. So that's a little confusing for me. So it seems like a good idea if you're playing like Mario or something because you have the controls right there. But if you're playing like anything that takes any motion, I don't know how that would function. We talked about this before. Mighty Number 9. I'm gonna jack this guy's name up. Keiji Inafune. Anyway, creator of Mega Man. They did the Kickstarter that we talked about a couple weeks ago. And
Is it Mighty Number 9? Was it?
Yeah, what did I say?
I think you said, did you say Magic Number 9?
I meant Mighty Number 9. Sorry.
Whenever we first reported the story, I think you said Magic Number 9. I couldn't remember.
Did I really?
Yeah, when I saw Mighty Number 9, I was like, what is this?
Oh, geez. I am bringing all kind of bad news.
I don't know.
That is incorrect. I don't know anything about the Steam box.
I'll just call it Magic Number 9.
Freaking Magic Number 9 is a card game. I'm like,
We're just making this up
exactly.
as we go.
It's not actually news. It's just what we want to tell you guys.
No, it's just what we want to talk about. That's
Mighty
right.
Number 9 is now officially over $4 million in funding.
Wow.
So they got 3.8 of it on Kickstarter and then additional funds through PayPal. And so they've announced that it will be on PS4, Xbox One, PS3, 360, Wii U, 3DS, Vita, Mac, Linux, and PC. So
I honestly expected the funding to stop like when they ended their Kickstarter, and then like the next week it's going to be like lawsuit started between Capcom and
Exactly.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah, we're just waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. They're waiting for them to make some more money. They're like, yeah, 4 million is not enough. We'll get them when they're making a bunch more.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get them when they release it.
Exactly. I'm trying to think what else was kind of. World of Warcraft got a date for its movie release, December 18th, 2015.
Wow.
So all my wowers out there, you got a movie coming, and hopefully you don't hate it. because we know how this thing usually goes.
Yeah, we haven't talked movies in a while.
Yeah, it's because everybody figured out it was a bad idea. Well, Need for Speed, which your boy Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, I think, showed recently at something. Did anybody see the trailer for it?
I saw the trailer for it during the Breaking Bad finale.
Nice.
So that was good marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about the Need for Speed trailer, they could have called that movie anything. Really.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so beautiful about it.
Yeah, I guess you know what? That's funny because if it ends up being a good movie, it'll probably go down in history as the best video game movie.
Exactly. Next to Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's true.
Those movies were good at the time.
Those were good movies.
I wonder if they're going to reboot like the Tomb Raider movies. They could probably start now.
Oh man, leave it alone. They're rebooting too much as it is.
Yeah, they're rebooting Carrie. I saw that trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I want to
really?
go back and watch the original one now just because the new one's coming out.
Well, at least they gave it like 30 years.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Because like Spider-Man, they gave him like 10 years.
That wasn't long enough.
Wait, you mean Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, that's right.
I'm going to do that from here on out for all the superheroes. Spider-Man and Batman.
Batman.
Also, Destiny pre-orders are starting to get handed out. I mean, Destiny beta keys are starting to get handed out to those who bought the pre-order. So those that get the pre-order are getting first dibs on the beta, which still is not coming out till 2014. But I don't know, man. I went back and watched some stuff on it. Kind of got me re-excited about it. So
yeah, I'm getting excited about that.
I signed up to get a key if they have some left over after everybody buys them up. So I like that. Also, Sonic's coming back to Smash Brothers for the Wii U. And along with Mega Man. I think this is Mega Man's first game. I love those games. All right, I'm done.
All right, we can go home now. Oh, wait, we are. Never mind.
Right before we do the questions, little Netflix update, I guess.
Let's hear it.
Comic Book Men, new episodes.
Nice.
Oh, and Walking Dead. Everybody who hasn't watched season 3, I think it's on there now.
Oh, and didn't you watch the Mortal Kombat something or other?
No, I want to, though. I watched the first season of it. It's really good. You guys need to check it out. Even if you're not into Mortal Kombat, it's really good.
I love Mortal Kombat #1.
If you're into Mortal Kombat, it's that much better.
So it is good, because I didn't watch it on purpose because I was like,
no, it's good.
You're not ruining my childhood like this.
It's good.
They already tried once.
Actually, if you've seen the original Mortal Kombat movie, you'll never watch it again after this.
Really?
The original Mortal Kombat movie was pretty stupid.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They already tried to ruin it for me already.
No, the legacy. I mean, I can't really say for season 2, but I've seen season 1 and it's really good. So.
I remember watching Mortal Kombat with my dad, and I didn't grow up with my dad around. We were, broken home and all that, like everybody else almost, and except for Router.
Yeah. Okay.
And I remember watching the movie with him, and Katana was on screen, and she goes, "Follow me," and my dad, under his breath, goes, "Anywhere." And I was like, "Oh man, freaking gross!" Dirty old man. And he just never made jokes like that, and so it was so weird to hear him say that. I was like, "Ugh,
don't ever do that again."
Gross. You don't know her; she's from another realm.
Exactly.
It would never work between you two.
Get your facts straight, Dad.
Okay,
That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry.
Well, yeah, have him watch the Legacy season 1. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
You don't want to follow none of those people.
Yeah, exactly. So y'all know where to find us. Twitter.com/MTTGcast. YouTube.com/married to the games, Facebook.com/married to the games, marriedtothegames.com. Come check out the forums. It's awesome. Oh, we're giving stuff away today. Holy crap. I almost forgot. I spent all this time handwriting everybody's name from the forum and chopping up pieces of paper. You probably can't hear this, but this is literally in a cooking bowl, a bunch of pieces of paper. And after the questions, we'll draw some names and we're going to give away some stuff. How does that sound?
That sounds good, Gabe.
That sounds great.
I'm excited about that.
All right, well, let's blow through these questions so we can get to the winners.
Exactly.
Once again, thank you, everybody, for sending in your questions. We always appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Let's start with Facebook and our boy, Mark Boucher. Do you guys have a favorite TV show that you follow / can't miss?
Walking Dead.
Yes, that's definitely one of them. As far as like it's fall time, so we're getting all these fall shows. Have you guys seen anything new that's good?
The Blacklist.
Is it good?
I thought it was really good. Like for it being the first episode that I watched, because I don't remember what night it comes on.
Yeah.
But I was like, the chemistry is kind of almost all the way there. So if it only gets better from here, then that's good. I just hope that they don't fall into the same thing that Alcatraz fell in, where every show is the exact same thing. We'll help you catch a bad guy, and then we'll catch him. We'll help you catch a bad guy, and then we'll catch him.
Right.
So, I thought it was good.
And that's with James Spader, right?
Yeah.
And he's awesome.
Exactly.
So that's very cool.
And Amazing Race. I love that show.
Nice. Yeah, I watch The Walking Dead when I get a chance. I still have to finish season 3. It's on my DVR. I just haven't watched it yet. But like Lauren and I will like watch some of the like New Girl is really funny. I always love. Man, I am totally blanking. Holy cow! Why can't I think of it? Probably because my brain is fried.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great. Wow, total meltdown in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow. And it's like a popular show, and I can't think of it for the life of me. Okay, The
Downton Abbey.
Theory. The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory.
I can't believe I blanked on that.
Never seen that show.
Dude, it is funny. Because they talk video games, they're a bunch of nerds. It's totally awesome. And it's funny, I listened to Lauren and I were heading down to Atlanta or something like that, and we just happened to listen to the creator / producer of The Big Bang Theory on NPR, and most of the facts that they're spitting out are actually true. Like a lot of the science that's involved in it, like they took research and time to actually make sure that they got their facts right about it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool that they actually do that and fact check that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Paul, what about you?
Walking Dead. Up until recently, Dexter and Breaking Bad, but those both ended.
Yep.
Did Dexter at least end well for you? Don't obviously you won't spoil anything.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No.
I want to hear about it.
Don't. I mean, I'm not spoiling. I'm not spoiling anything by saying it was bad, but when you get to that point, you'll realize it's bad.
They all die at the end. There you go.
Exactly. It was actually somebody's dream.
That's right.
That was great.
Oh Lord. All right, let's move on, shall we? Donnie Reese, what next gen games do you have pre-ordered and why? Well, I have. Is Watch Dogs considered a next gen?
It is because it is on next gen, but it's not going to be next gen for you.
Right. So and Assassin's Creed 4 is next gen, but again, it's still available for the PS3 too. So those are the two that I have pre-ordered.
You know, I don't have any pre-ordered yet, and I think I'm the only one getting a system.
And you got a 4 coming, so you better get cracking, Jack.
I know, but the 4 is so expensive that I know. The one thing at a time.
You're gonna have a PS4 and nothing to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a PS4. I'm asking for a Vita for Christmas. We were walking in Target, and I stopped my wife. I said, "You see this? Do you want to take a picture? This is what I want for Christmas."
There you go.
So
I'm not sure. I don't have anything pre-ordered yet, but I don't know. I kind of am curious to see what the old gen versions of these games look like. So
yeah,
I'm sure they'll be fine.
They did say that Watch Dogs was going to be 1080p, I think, which was a big deal because they hadn't released what the Xbox One was going to be yet, but they think it might not be 1080p.
Wow.
Yeah, weird.
Hall, what do you think? Are you going to get a PS4, or are you going to wait a little bit like I am?
I'm going to wait till after I buy a house next year.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Because, I'm just piling up money, so I'm not trying to make myself broke.
Yeah, I hear that.
Stacking them dollars.
I'm going back and forth, man. I don't know if I want to get it right now or wait until my usual is wait at least 6 months to a year to let all the bugs get out and then go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that too. Considering that I've kind of decided to wait anyway, it'll be better if I do, probably. So
Yeah, I was
can't
thinking about
complain.
that too. But then I was like, man, these things are just like out and out PCs now, and they've got down how PCs work.
I
That's
know.
true.
I know.
And
That's
so
a
I
very
haven't
good
I
point.
haven't been worried about that too much because it's not like it's Anyway, it might
That's a
still
good
jack
point.
up, but
Yeah, you never know. We'll
yeah,
see.
exactly.
All right, let's move on to Twitter. At KingJ13, what is your one favorite game from each system you've ever owned and why?
Holy
Oh, that
crap!
could
From
take a
each
while.
system,
That's going to take forever.
I couldn't do that.
That's a great question, though. Maybe if we had more time, we can go back to it.
Here,
Well,
I'll
mine
try
is-
to do this really fast. Super Mario 3 for NES. For Sega Genesis, probably. Oh goodness, this is hard.
Night Trap.
Sega yeah,
CD.
no, that was Sega CD.
That was so. Yeah, but it's really the Genesis.
I know. Probably
Shenmue.
for Genesis, I really liked Sonic 3. It probably wasn't my favorite one. Sonic 2, I liked too.
We should make a thread.
For the
Yeah.
PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid.
Final
For the
Fantasy
PlayStation 2, maybe Final Fantasy 10. I don't know.
PS2. Gosh,
Yeah, I don't
I don't even
know.
remember.
I
I
gotta
would
think
have to
about
say
all
Super
these.
Mario World for the SNES.
That's a good one.
I just thought that thing was incredible.
Link to the Past for the SNES for me.
Shenmue for the Dreamcast because I thought it was.
I'm just going to sit
incredible.
back and listen to you guys because all I have is a PS3.
For the Dreamcast, man, Power Stone 2. I played
Power
the
Stone
crap
2
out
was
of that game.
Awesome.
Well, actually, but Crazy Taxi.
Oh, Crazy Taxi was really good.
The Dreamcast
everybody.
version was the best, too.
They're starting to geek out, everybody. Just sit back and listen. It's fun.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay, keep going.
No, it's all good.
I don't think I can go any further. I just can't think.
I think
Adventure for Atari 2600.
You've nerded out, I think.
Pitfall.
Pitfall.
There you go. Okay, at Shay Kerrville, what age do you allow your kids to play teen mature games? Does content make a difference? My parents' rule is no killing humans. That's a good rule.
That's interesting.
That makes
My
sense.
dad's was no hitting women.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
He didn't like
so,
games that had hitting of women in it.
so there rules out GTA for you.
That rules out GTA for me and him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at what age? I don't know. Like, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it because
I know,
ours are still youngins. But I mean, like my nephew's 13 now, and Dan's pretty good with him about deciphering what's good and what's not. And he doesn't. If it's mature, he's probably not going to let him play for a while. But I mean, he's playing some teen-rated games now, or he'll just go over to his friend's house and play them. But I think once they just get a better grasp of everything, of real life versus fantasy, and go from there, I think then it's one of those you do want to sit down and talk to them about it.
Exactly. I'm with you on
Just be like,
that.
look, this is not real. This is a fantasy, and you can have fun with this, but just know that it ends when you put the controller down.
I like it.
Yeah, I
second
think the
that.
same thing. I don't have kids yet, but since we're all kind of savvy with games anyway, we'll know what to give them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like if my kid becomes a teenager, I would let him play anything I would consider a PG-13 movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
from there, I'll just kind of decide.
The no killing humans rule is kind of hard to do now with Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and everything
I
being so
know.
popular the way it is.
Still play
I mean,
XCOM.
it's a great rule to have. I mean, until you can differentiate, I think that's very smart.
There you go.
The first
Good
thing I thought
question.
about when you said the no killing humans thing was the Transformers games, because I think they were rated teen, but I mean, it's robots.
It's true.
So
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. At Andrew Prout 1, just wondering, what are your personal beliefs? Religion, basically. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's deep.
That's very deep. That might be a whole nother. That's a whole nother podcast. Well, I am a raging Satanist, so.
Could you imagine?
That'd be awesome. That's actually, that would be a very interesting podcast. A Satanist and
Yeah.
two Christians and a Satanist or something like that. I don't know. That's like a sitcom right there.
Yeah, exactly. But you'd be considered what, Catholic?
No. I am just a Christian. I was raised kind of in a non-denominational environment. Like my parents.
That's exactly what I was. Too.
Yeah, wherever they felt like they shared the gospel right. And who the pastor was at the time. I married into my wife is Catholic. She was raised Catholic, but
that's what that was.
Crap! I was raised Catholic. I forgot.
But
were you really?
Yeah, I was.
It's kind of funny, like because with all the non-denominational churches that I went to, they all have kind of the same format, and the Catholic Church does too. I kind of like the kneeling and like there's so many traditions.
The reverence is way
There's a lot of traditions.
There's a lot of traditions, and sometimes it's like, but sometimes to me, sometimes it's a little more reverent, and I like that. But yeah, I mean, I know the Bible, I know my Lord, and that's how it goes. And you can subclass me in anything you want, and that's about. It's cool. I'm good with it. I'm still gaming. It's all good.
I like it. I'd say Christian, but I'm not Democrat or Republican. So, please don't continue to lump me into.
I like that too.
Into freaking groups that just are supposed to go together because I hate that crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
With Christianity, it's a lot easier because there's a lot of classification. Whereas with politics, there's two.
Exactly.
There's three. I could be independent all day long.
So yeah, that's a very good question though, and it's definitely.
Oh, go ahead.
No, continue. Go ahead.
I was going to say I was raised Catholic, and then, because my family was Italian, so we were Roman Catholic.
There you go.
Oh.
And then,
exactly.
We all started going to Protestant churches, though, when we got older. So, Christianity, it's all the same.
In nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sanctus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But you got questions about it, email us.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. That's a good way to go.
Let's do it.
Good question. I am Lord _Daniel.
What are the chances?
There you go.
Just kidding.
Do you guys play any import games? And if yes, which games do you like better, import Eastern or domestic Western?
I used to back in my early PlayStation days. I did, and I enjoyed Eastern better.
There you go.
I think Japan in the early days had a lot better games, like right off the bat. But then
they got all weird.
Well, that's the thing is American, like young kids, when they were playing these Japanese games, they really became influenced by them and grew up and became game developers. And that's how we got pretty much all of our good Western developers is through just them growing up with Japanese games. So I think they were influenced a lot by those good games.
They're the OGs.
So,
yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's a good one. We need to wrap this up pretty soon, Jack. So I'll hit up one more, and I got to hit up our boy Paulo again from Brazil because he has a great question. Paulo Vinicius, and dude, you have to tell me if I said your last name right because I didn't hear in.
I think you did. I think he said you did.
Oh, good. Okay. So, Paolo, this one's for you. He said, if you could play right now one of the next-gen games announced in whatever platform, which one would it be? I love this question because I don't know because I really want to play Titanfall.
Yeah.
But Second Son is just calling my name right now. And I think, honestly, that actually might be when I'll buy a PS4. I may save up after Christmas and because that comes out, spring?
Yeah.
Something like that. So I think that might be when I pick up a PS4 and get Second Son along with it, because that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, Second Son or Watch Dogs.
I really liked what I've seen of Watch Dogs so far, so probably Watch Dogs.
Well, you all can play it on the PS3 with me when I pick it up in November.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can play it when I pick it up at the Red Box.
That's right.
Okay, let's do some winners real quick.
Yes.
Because I know Hall's got to go. Everybody's got to go. My dog's barking about something crazy. I don't even know.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. We're going to do it for the shirt first.
Shirt first. Go.
Okay. I'm stirring it up. I'm stirring it up.
Oh,
did you cross-check those names to make sure they didn't just sign up and never post?
Of course I did.
Oh, yes, y'all.
Who loves you?
Gabe.
1 second. All right, here we go. The winner of the shirt.
Tim Router. Hey,
exactly.
I won.
I wouldn't have put your name in there.
You haven't posted, Router. You don't.
I know. I haven't posted
Exactly. You're
anything.
not even in this bowl.
Yeah.
Michael Ryan. Da-da.
Michael, you're the... Come on down.
Yeah, you are the next contestant.
That's awesome.
All right.
Congrats.
And now you guys want to do the video game or the PS Plus or Xbox One or Nintendo money?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want, yeah.
All right, we're going to do a year. We'll do Madden NFL 25 right now. All right, stirring it up. Mike Fowler.
Mike Fowler.
Hopefully Mike doesn't have that game already. Mike, if you do, we will
still give it to you.
We'll give it to somebody else.
You can go and exchange it.
We'll just know your name was on here. This is literally random, and we definitely know Mike Fowler from the forum. He's been a huge contributor on there.
All right, this is for the
year of PS Plus or Xbox Gold, or if you want some Nintendo $, we can do that too. Struddles. STRUDLES. Winner of the year. Boom. So that's all there is to it.
Hey,
That's
we
awesome.
should post these winners in the show thread too.
Yes.
So people know. Because people might not listen to the show right away. Or maybe we don't post them.
No, maybe we don't.
Maybe we say listen to the show to see if you've won.
Yeah, we won't say
there
it
you
yet.
go.
Yeah,
and
we'll
that's
just
why
do
we
that.
saved it till the end, so you have to listen to us yap for like the last 45 minutes.
Or just
Exactly.
fast forward it.
Or just fast forward either one.
All right. Well, let's get up out of here. Congratulations, everybody. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the forum. All that. We appreciate you guys. I'm Gabe Patillo, and we giving away stuff today. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I love it. Giving is the best. That's Tim Router. That's Timothy Hall, and we are married to the games, and we up out this thing. Peace!